Hi boys and girls, welcome back. I hope that you watched yesterday, which was Palm Sunday, and I hope that you enjoyed that. For those people that don't actually know me, I'm Sandra and my local church is St Mary's Church of England in Boston Spa. I'm actually one of the youth workers there, and today we're looking at the servant king. And just before we begin, I just want you to think about what I've just said. I've said two words: the servant king, servant, king. And I want you to just think for a moment, what does servant actually mean? What does it mean? It's usually somebody that does something for somebody else, isn't it? And I'm sure we can all think of examples of servants or the workers that actually do things for us, especially at this time that we're in at the moment. So if you think about all the people that are working in all the shops and they're working really, really hard so that we all get fed. They're not servants, but they're workers and they're doing things for other people. They're doing things for us. And then we've got this other word, king. What do you think? King. What does that remind you of? A king. What do you think? Well, for me, if we think about our king and queens that we've had in the past, they all have servants, don't they? And a king is somebody very royal, very regal, very important, really high up. So how then can we have two words in the same sentence? Servant, king. Strange, isn't it? So I think we need to really listen, don't we, to the story today. And the story's coming up next. But the first photo that I want to show you is so fantastic. It's a photograph that was actually taken in my church, and it was when we were doing our Easter experience days. And what we tend to do is we ask all the children at the schools in our village to come and visit us at certain times. And what we do is we reenact all of the things that we're doing here for you today and yesterday and for the rest of the week. So you're getting to keep this recording now, and you can look at this anytime you want. But hopefully when the pandemic is over, we will continue to do these, and we tend to do them at Christmas as well. So they're pretty cool. But I think it's time, isn't it, children? Shall we get on with the show? Yeah? Are you sitting comfortably? Let's begin. So, boys and girls, what I'd like you to do is recreate this scene in the corner of a room in your home. So, what will you need? You'll need a jug, a washing up bowl and some water, a piece of blue fabric if you've got one, cushions, towels, and of course, you'll need a willing volunteer. And today, what I'd like you to do is to invite members of the family to your area of space one at a time. And I'd like you to recreate what's happening in the story. But of course, you'll need to listen to the story first. So you will need to listen very carefully, because when the story's finished, you're going to do exactly the same thing to your grown-ups, the adults that are in your family. So, are you ready to hear the story? Are you? Are you ready? Okay, here goes.
Jesus lived in a hot and arid land. Most people travelled from place to place on foot. It was the custom to welcome visitors by washing their feet in cool, clean water. Normally, a household servant did this. When Jesus invited the disciples for supper in the upper room, they were surprised by what happened. Jesus took off his outer clothing and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his outer clothes and returned to his place. "Do you understand what I've done for you?" he asked them. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly, so far that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you should also wash one another's feet. I've set you an example that you should do as I have done for you."
So, welcome back. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story. But we have a question coming up. What do you think that the story meant when it says, I've set you an example? I have set you an example. Have a little think. What do you think that could mean? Well, I actually believe that people can role model. So, what that basically means is that we can do really good things and we can show people how good we are and we can walk the talk. So, it really means that in our life, we have to do good deeds. And then that just shines light onto the world, and other people see that we're doing good things, and that then enables them to do good things. It's like a yawn when someone yawns and then the whole world yawns because you can't stop yourself. So it's one way of spreading really good news, isn't it? And basically what Jesus was saying is that we all need to do better, and that we all can do better, that we all need to go out and do really good things for one another. And it doesn't matter how high up you are, it's an irrelevance. It doesn't matter. We still need to role model best practice. We still need to be the best person that we can possibly be. And the people that are out there just not doing really nice deeds, then what we're asking them to do is take a really good look at themselves and see if they can do better. Because I think we can all do better, don't you, boys and girls? I think we can all work harder and try harder to become better people. So what I'd like you to do today is I'd like you to actually think about what can you do to make a difference in the world? How can you change? What is it that you can do that would make a difference? And I'll give you an example of something that I came up with, and I really think that this is quite cool. I decided that what I would do is I would do one good deed a day. And I thought that I was doing something absolutely fantastic, boys and girls, one good deed a day. And then I chatted to somebody in the village, and in discussion, I was telling this person that that's what I do. I was feeling quite proud of myself. And then this person actually said to me, well, why stop at one good thing? Why not do 2 or 3? Wow, that really made me think. Yeah, why don't I aim higher? Just aim for more. Now, just doing one good deed was a good starting point, and that's all some people might be able to do to begin with. But don't leave it there. That's all I'm saying. Try and do more. Try and better yourself if you can. So, boys and girls, what's coming up next? Shall we take a look? So, welcome back. What I'd like you to do, boys and girls, is try and get all of your family together. So try and encourage everyone to come and sit in the area that you've just made up. And then I'm going to read you all a prayer. And what I'd like you to do is really think about the words, really hear what I'm saying. And then at the end, I want you to just have a discussion about what you think this prayer actually means. Okay, and then we do have one last activity after we've listened to the prayer. So just sit comfortably and close your eyes, hands together if you'd like to. And here comes the prayer. Christ has no body now on earth but yours. Yours are the only hands with which he can do his work. Yours are the only feet with which he can go about the world. Yours are the only eyes through which his compassion can shine forth upon a troubled world. Christ has no body now on earth but yours. Please, Father God in heaven, help us all to do better, to try harder, and to shine like beacons and spread the word, the goodness and the light. Amen. So you just might need to repeat this and just listen to the words a little bit more carefully. And then what I want you to do, boys and girls, is have a discussion with the grown-ups and see if you can understand what that actually means. And then finally, all I want you to do, boys and girls, is just go and get a cup of water, and I want you to make the sign of the cross on everybody's hand. And then I want everyone to just say a silent prayer as they hold and clasp their cross dearly within their hands. Have fun with that today. And then tomorrow we're going to be looking at an amazing banquet. So I'm going to ask all the shepherds to come and join me. So tomorrow, what you might need to do is get dressed up as a shepherd. So have a look at your outfits for tomorrow and get those tea cozies out. They always look pretty cool on your heads. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get dressed up too. So until tomorrow, let's do this.